Hello guys, Wilsonbox here, and in this video I'm going to talk about how can you maximize your damage on the endgame boss Mekkatorque. So we have here Mekkatorque, and this is not a really hard boss, it's just a bit tricky and we need to learn how to fight him. So before everything, if you want to resist to any debuffs, we need 200 resistance, or to inflict any debuffs on him, we need 320 to have 100% chance, but I don't think you need that much. I've been doing some tests and I've been able to inflict all the debuffs on him. Now let's check his skills, okay? So first skill, he fires the missiles at all the enemies, dealing fire damage 3 times, and he summons these 6 magic crystal projectiles. And this is the really important part. So the magic crystal projectile, any damage and debuffs applied to the projectile are applied to the Mekkatorque simultaneously, while the projectile also inherits misstep from Mekkatorque. Once the projectile reaches 1 HP, it gains core damage. The projectile launches lasers at set intervals, dealing damage to enemies within a line, and additionally inflicts recharging speed penalty on the targets if the projectile is not under core damage. So this looks a pretty big text and there's a lot of stuff here, but this is pretty simple. I'm going to simplify this for you. So basically, you need to kill these guys. Basically, he's going to spawn six of these guys, and you need to damage them and kill them basically. And the misstep, it's here. So basically, the misstep is each debuff you are giving or applying on this boss is going to increase the damage he takes by 10%. But there's a thing here that makes it really easy, because all the debuffs you apply on him, they have an unlimited duration. So it means the first time that you are applying on them, they're gonna keep. So it means the first time you are applying that debuff on this boss, this misstep debuff will stay on the boss forever until the fight ends. So this makes these things easier. And we really want to kill these magic crystal projectiles, because if we don't kill them, if they don't reach 1 HP, then this boss will inflict recharge speed penalty on our heroes, and we don't want that because they're gonna take more time to cast their skills and we're gonna do less damage, and we don't want that. We want to maximize our damage. So this part is the most important part about this boss. Then this skill, pretty simple, deals fire damage twice to all enemies. Same thing, deals fire damage to all enemies. Then we have this one, he unleashes a sweeping attack, deals fire damage again, and reduces the skill's subsequent damage by 10%. And we have here, charges up briefly, then releases high energy beam, dealing fire damage to all enemies 5 times. I mean, some attack penalty here will be really nice, and basically that's it. And this is also important. So if you inflict any charmed, fear, or blind, the hero is gaining a stack of thwarted transmission, so it's going to decrease the damage dealt by 13% for 10 seconds. So if you are applying charmed, fear, or blind, will be like an attack penalty or something like that. Then he gains a stack of permanent overheated each time a skill is cast. So while the hero is under overheated, attacks all enemies every 10 seconds, with each attack stack of overheated dealing fire damage. So, and basically this is it. Just this skill, I think it looks a bit complicated at the first time we read all of this. It's a lot to read, so, but it's not that hard. And I'm going to show you guys how you should and how you can maximize your damage. Because your aim is to inflict these debuffs, because they are going to increase your damage. And I'm going to show you an example. So pretty simple. So I'm going to use these teams. This team is from the Chaos bosses, and it's pretty simple. So I'm going to show you guys how this works. And this is the first example. So as you guys can see here, on this guy I have this recharge speed penalty from the passive from Elvis. The Elvis luck is really good for this. and I have some speed penalty from our traveler. Okay, so it's another debuff, it's 2 debuffs here, and then we have frozen. Frozen doesn't work on this boss, and we have the attack penalty too, and also the defense penalty, so we can inflict 4 debuffs. And as you guys can see, I don't have, okay, I have 300 more than 38 on this one, and I have more than 320 here, but on this guy I have less than 200. And you just need to inflict once, and the boss will have the debuff forever, this misstep. So already have 2 on him, attack penalty, and you guys gonna see the moment I inflict another debuff is going to get a permanent third stack of this. Okay, speed, this is the one from our traveler, so 3, and a defense penalty will increase to 4. Okay, defense penalty 4. As you guys can see, 4 missteps, so will be plus, it says 10, but should be plus 40 damage, 40% increased damage. And this is pretty easy. If you are using AoE heroes, it will be much better because you want to kill these guys. Or if we don't, then the boss will do this skill, is going to attack our heroes and inflict this recharge speed penalty. We don't want that. So the next fight, I want to show you guys what you want ideally. So this is one of my best teams that I'm using, and probably I'm gonna use this team for this guy. So we have a lot of debuffs here. Okay, we have recharge speed penalty on this one, fear, knock up for the other buff, we have healing prohibition, attack penalty 2, and we have the defense penalty, again fear, recharge speed penalty. If it's the same buff, doesn't count, it needs to be different debuffs for one more stack. And the same thing for this, it doesn't matter if it's fear or silence, will be just one stack for the minus 30% damage. And I've burned here will be another stack. So I'm getting 6 stacks with all of this, plus the other stack for the reduced damage from the boss, as you guys are gonna see. And ideally you want to save the ultimates of these guys when he spawns these minions. Okay, so we have them, so I'm gonna use all of them, and you guys are gonna see I have 4 debuffs, and I'm missing some debuffs there. As you guys can see, I have the 2 transmission because of the fear and the other thing as well. And okay, we have another debuff applied. It's because I don't have 320 accuracy, so they are missing some of the debuffs, and they are not applying all of them. So let's see if we can get the 6. Okay, we have the 6. The burn was the one missing, so 6 debuffs, which means will be plus 60 damage on this guy. And we have the thwarted transmission, minus 30 damage from the boss, because we have the knock-up and silence, or I have the knock-up from Quasitia, I have silence and fear from our guy, this one. So I mean, this is the best situation you can get. As you guys can see, I'm already on, how much is this, 12 million damage with this team. They are full HP, they are not taking any damage because this guy is constantly having the other stacks from the fear and silence. And he applied, yeah, just make sure your ultimates from your AoE damage are set to do damage before he spawns those 6 little guys, otherwise you are getting this recharge speed penalty, and we don't want that. We want to use our AoE skills when he spawns them, like this, and then we're gonna use this guy as well, and I'm gonna use this one as well, and we should be fine after this. And there you go. There you go. We have a lot of stuff on him. Attack penalty, towards the transmission, 5 stacks. So it's knock up, silence, fear. There's a lot of stacks, so this guy is not doing any damage. As you guys can see, I have all my heroes full damage. And I mean, with just this team, I don't know, they're gonna do increased damage. It's the first time I'm fighting this long against this boss. I was just trying to understand how this boss works before I do anything, and I tried several teams. This one is it's just crazy. It's crazy, and it's really good, especially if you are doing AoE to these guys. If you have a good AoE damage, because they are going to do damage to these guys, and this damage will be redirected to this boss. And our aim is to do 140 million, because that's how much we need to get the maximum rewards from this end game event. Of course, we want the maximum damage we can, because with that we're gonna be higher on the leaderboard and get even more rewards. That's our aim, that's my aim. And I don't know how long I'm gonna fight this guy, because I'm still full HP. Probably I'm gonna fight for all the time that we have to fight this boss. I still have 5 minutes, and you guys can see the damage is crazy. But sometimes if I don't use my skills well, there's still one guy alive. Okay, he's dead now. Yeah, was not enough. So it's really important if you save your skills to kill these guys. It's really important. I have 47 millions on this guy. That's crazy. But these guys are really good. They have a lot of AoE damage. This was the team I was using on PvP, basically, and I mean, they are crazy. Also, I have the artifact from Elminster. Check the next video. I'm going to show you how I did how did I summon Elminster. It was really crazy and was really fun as well. You guys gonna see, you guys gonna love a lot, but not gonna spoil anything. It's a quick video, will be like 4 minutes. You guys are going to enjoy that. So guys, this is it basically, and I think gonna just finish this and skip to the end of this fight. So guys, this is crazy. This was my first fight and I did 113 million, so we need 140. Okay, we have 8 minutes of fight and we need 140 million with just one theme, I think. Yeah, with the 6 teams. All right, so we need 140 million with 6 teams. Let's just check the damage from everyone. So we have this guy. How much is this? 487. So I mean, top 50, yeah, 145. I think I'll reach top 10 maybe, I don't know, because I just did 113 million. So with just one team, I'm already around here on top 60 from the damage leaderboard, and I just need to do more 5 fights. I still have more 5 fights to do, and then I'll see where I get, and then maybe I'll comment below where is the spot I'm sitting with the damage on this boss. It's really important that you have a lot of AoE damage for this boss. It's the really good trick. It's damage, debuffs, a lot of debuffs, fears, silence, I mean all the debuffs you can get. 6 stacks, because they're going to increase the damage, as you guys seen there. And it says here, this one, increased damage taken by 10%, so 6 stacks, it's more 60% damage. So, and you don't really need all this accuracy, because this will be permanent, unlimited duration. You can use your stats for more damage, like more crit chance or crit damage. So don't worry too much about not having 320 accuracy, but probably you can easily get that. Just attack penalty, but as you guys can see, I was just using Adolphus with shields, and I also had some passive healing from Zarlot, but that was it. I was not lacking any heal. Everyone was full HP till the end of the fight. So, I mean, guys, you can do this. Just have some debuffs, fear, silence, that ground control, some of crowd control doesn't work like Frozen. But guys, this is easy. Let's do that damage on this end boss, get all the rewards we can, and let's finish this end game boss the best way we can. So I hope all these tips helped you guys. Hope you guys can do a massive damage on this boss. Don't forget to press that like button if you like this video, and also smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and see you next time.